Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the AEP Zipsafe SealWrap. This particular one is 12 inches by 2,000 square feet. The box comes at about 6.2 pounds, so it's not that heavy. It is a larger box though from your traditional saran wrap, but if you are getting meat in bulk, or if you're a game hunter, or if you're processing your own food, then something more commercial size works perfect, because it's just like anything else. Anything that you buy in bulk, it's going to be cheaper, and then this way you get complete control over your food and everything that's going on the table for your family. One of the things that I liked about this is that it has this cutter here, has that cutter right there that cuts both ways. So the old traditional way where you would take the plastic wrap, pull it up, and then try to cut it, and then by the time you get done it's all bent up because you have that hard piece of metal, that jagged piece of metal that's on your box. Those days are gone with this, especially cutting your hands. So basically you do it the same way. And the box, there was some assembly, and by some assembly I mean about 20 seconds worth. Like these finger holes here, they had to be cut out, but they were already cut out, and you just had to poke them out right here so that you can stick your fingers in and grab. And so it looks something like this, and you just pull straight up, come over the cutter just like that, and then you just run your cutter straight across, and then you lift it up, and now you have your plastic. Get ready to wrap your meat, and you are good to go with that. I'll show you real quick a couple of other things. This basically, the cutter was inside of the box, and it had adhesive, and it literally says apply here right underneath, and you just take that adhesive sticker off, stick it on there, and then you're good to go. You pop out your two finger holes here. You have your wrap that's inside, and as you see, it runs on a roller just like your traditional one. This is your box support for when you're pressing down, and all of the instructions are on that box, as you see when you first come out. It's got your steps, real easy to follow, and was that 6, 7, 8 steps, easy to follow, so that you are able to utilize your plastic wrap from AEP. And then you just close it up. There we go. And then you're good to go. I'm gonna straighten it back out again, so it'll be sitting there. I don't have to worry about it, and it'll be ready to go for my next time I'm gonna be using it. Now these do come in 12 inches across, and then they come in 18 inches across. I decided to get the 12 inches across because my freezer wrapping paper is 18 inches. So what I like to do is I like to take this, I like to wrap my meat in it and get as much air out as I can before I go ahead and do that final step as far as putting it in the freezer and wrapping it. And if you do it correctly, your meat can last you years. I know that they say that your meat should be eaten within a few months, but basically all you're doing is you're sacrificing the flavor. So within those given time frames, eat it within that time frame, and then you're good to go as far as flavor, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. So even like your most severely frostbitten meat, you can still take it out and you can grind it. You can throw some spices, make hamburgers, even throw some bacon in with it, grind that up too, and it's still edible, and you still get your nutrients. This is 100% made in the USA, and 6.2 pounds for this side. And if you don't like this cutter, then you can just take that cutter off if you think it's going to get in your way, and you can go more of a traditional route and just use it to cut yourself if you wanted to. Those are the numbers. Like I said, 12 inch by 2,000 feet, which is 2,000 square feet. Should last you a good season. It's a professional plastic food wrap film. It's been approved by all of the authorities that say that you can use this, the USDA, the AEP. I'll give it a go. The cutter on the box, let's say you wanted to buy another one once you finish this one, you wanted to buy another one in even more of a bulk situation, you can still use this cutter because it is stuck on here as an adhesive, and you can just pop it right off and stick it onto something else and still use that to cut. I haven't tried to see if it will cut my freezer paper because I've just been doing it with scissors, but I don't see why it wouldn't, because it cuts through this pretty doggone well. So we'll be giving that a shot to see if that works as well. But as far as storage, putting it away, it's a bigger box because it is more professional grade than your small box of saran wrap that you're used to. So if you have the room, I would say get it. It'll last you a lot longer as far as saran wrap versus this, and it's not as clingy to where you're throwing away tons and tons and tons of saran wrap with it. It's not fragile at all. If you're taking it on the road, you can throw it in your packs, take it with you so you can do some stuff out in the field. It does fit in the bag. It makes my life a lot easier because I get to process my own meat and be in control of what's going on at my family's table. So there you go. The AEP Industries SealWrap Professional Plastic Food Wrap Film with that Zipsafe side slider, which takes away you cutting your fingers off. Made in the USA. Y'all have a nice one.